How empty the city once, teeming with people. She cries herself to sleep each night, tears soaking her pillow. No one's left among her lovers to sit and hold her hand. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, empty, sad and bitter is her fate. Her adversary now becomes her master. The terrors of the night approaches faster. Pain and agony now replaces her laughter. She wonders if there will be a sweet ever after. They have seen beneath the surface, and now she's in despair. And all she wears is a sour face, shame and misery, the new names she bears. With the last strength in her, she screams out loud while looking up into the inky black cloud. Lord, if you're still there, can you sense my frustration? You have left my flesh open and raw, and my bones are broke. And all I hear are sounds of captivity's yoke. I am left with nothing, sick and sick of living. I know your judgments are always right, but do you care that I am left? Out there are massacres in my streets and starvations in my house. Tribulations and scary tones are now my spouse. Rage, bitterness and anguish are now my meal. Just one question, Lord. Is this part of your will? And if it is, then let this cup not pass over me. Call up the dignitary and let the party begin. Then God looks from his exalted throne and say, in your storm, I'm putting my glory on display. A lot of times we all have got our own stormy nights, when the morning sun was just too far to present its shining lights, when our bars were destroyed, our gates sunk into the ground and our joy was stolen, when our eyes were filled with tears and nothing seemed to dry them. The words of lament suddenly became our anthem. There were times when we feel our beauty fading, when we go unrecognized in our streets. Times where we were struck by hunger and lack, and our golden appearance is turned ash heaps. Manacles on your hands, shackles on your feet. Couldn't stand, so you gave into defeat. Couldn't forget the trouble, the taste of ashes and the poison you swallowed. You were an object of mockery. Everyone took you for a joke. You've been through hell and almost gave in, yet here you sit. Listen, every seed dies before it reproduces itself many times over. And just when you thought that your life was almost over, he steps in and whispers loudly in your ears that he's been in the midst of all that you perceive to be a mess, working together for your good. But when all you see is your pain, then you lose sight of him. God doesn't take pleasure in making life hard. His mercies are brand new from morning till dawn, and it means having the right to right our wrongs, but using his righteousness to right our wrongs. So go off by yourself, enter the silence. Don't ask too much questions, just bow in prayer and wait for hope to appear.